Man, this your boy MB live and in person. Live, 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 live. Man, I'm out here vibing, thinking my mind is something everywhere right now. Boy, this screen looking good, man. Man, this screen looking good. Huh? Who's our past? Let me turn this camera a little bit. I'm live, man. Your boy live. Live, live, live. Here, live and in person. Live and in color. But my mind is on a lot of things right now. Got a lot of things going, man. A lot of things popping. What's up, man? A lot of things going, a lot of things popping. Man, Brandon, let everybody know how they can get notified. I see like they don't. Some people you hear all the time first. I wonder why some other people say they don't get notified like that. I'm gonna tell you what's going on. I'll wait till about 30, 40 people come up and I'm gonna let you know exactly what's going on in the world today. It's August 1st. August 1st. And I believe, let me get my wife to bring my phone down here. Last time I checked, only 72 people had actually made it to the last video. Hey, man, bring the other phone down here when you get chance. No, I don't think you did. I don't know. I don't think you did. People ask me anybody if I pick anybody yet. I guess y'all don't never listen to the whole video, huh? I just listen like a minute or so and just take off. Yeah, listen to the whole video. You know, I ain't picking nobody August 1st. Yeah. I think they should have notification bell on. I don't know if they do or don't. Do you run the torch curve on the mono up or down or do you use the crossover on the head unit? You got a crossover on the head. You should bypass the crossfire on the amp if you're going to use the crossfire on the head unit. So if you're going to use the crossfire on the head unit, I would send the full signal, yeah, on the amp. Open it up so and let the amp send whatever signal it's going to send. Okay. Fred Good, what's up, man? Can't wait till I get my Enclosure stabilizer, bro. Yeah, I think you coming up here too. Your name look sound familiar. What's good? You don't get no. Yeah, let me tell you what's going on, man. You ain't? I ain't take it outside to the shop today. Is it over there? It's crazy. DSPs are good. I'm soon to get me a DSP. They generate the signal. I don't know what I did with that phone. I don't know. Will that Nemesis work in a fourth order? Stay tuned. I'm going to release a video tomorrow where you on a program that you can use on your phone that you can check to yourself and see if it can be used in a fourth order. I myself, I wouldn't put on no fourth order, no 3-inch voice cord, not no single by itself. I wouldn't do that. Not that one. Mm-mm. On your excursion bill, Jason DW2, are you building for customer or did you buy the vehicle? That's a customer's vehicle that I'm doing. That's a customer's vehicle. I'm blank check. Do however I want to do it. Yeah, that's a customer bill. Yes, sir. Back again. It's better for subs to face trunk, roof, or cabin. That's a listening preference decision that you're gonna have to make. What sounds best to you? It's listening. You listen to music. You know you need to know what sounds best to you. Fact or fiction? Riverside Farms. Ground wire needs to be 3 foot or shorter. 3 feet, 18 inches and shorter for amps and battery. I want to run a dedicated ground from my alternator straight to my second battery without ground to the chassis. I would not do that. I would not recommend you do that. Unless you got some kind of big system. Most of them big bills, they do stuff like that, but not no 3 feet. The ground wire need to be, when I was MECP certified, no longer than 18 inches. Nowadays, I say my 12, 16 inches. It need to be bigger. Your ground wire needs to be the same size as your power wire or bigger. Your ground wire is the most important wire on the amp, if you ask me, because if it's undersized, don't get not only you get a heat build up, if it ain't grounded correctly, you can get feedback into your system that you can hear. You can get some feedback you can't hear. They can be cooking your subwoofer if you won't even know it. until they just stop working one day. Yeah. Still hope for L7A. Any updates on other sizes, ETA 5? Probably the end of the year on the 10 and the 15. Uh, man, we be waiting a long time. They say I don't think it exists. What's up, man? What's up, Ronco? Did you make it? Did you make it to the last video on scavenger hunt? Cause you got that that company name, that 3-inch voice correlate. You got that one. I wonder, I hope this company will go on after I seen you this send this do this whoever wins this Okay, I have a Corvette and want to use kick L70 cells to make base and have room to store the roof with the box intact. Is it possible in your opinion? I don't know. I don't have a Corvette, so I got to see the space. I got to see the space. Yeah, probably not, because he said he wants to, and he want to use it. Well, he did say he want to use one particular sub. So if you want to use the L7T, that's got a larger cutout than the Solo and the Q class when it was out. So, and also needs a very large box. That what got me by the L17, and I sell kicker, huh? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm finna tell them that now. That would get me. Kicker made this slim slug driver, and I sell kicker. Y'all know I love kicker. Why y'all made it 1 point? Y'all made that the L17. He say the minimum box is 1.75. That make no sense to me. Ain't the minimum box? Let me see that. You got your phone, baby? Go to kick. I never did. Hold on. Before anybody ask me another question, I've been trying to understand that mess for the life of me. Why kicker made that L17 the slim sub, and they say the minimum volume is 1.25. I've been meaning to call Bill and Kip and ask about that, because that don't make no sense. It makes no sense. Let me see. No, let me see. Kicker L17. Now I want to see it here, babe. I want to see it on the I want to go on the kicker site. All these is kicker. Where the kicker site? Stillwater Design. Here we go. Stillwater. Stillwater. I always was baffled by that. Got it. AI. Tell y'all, I got enough of y'all here to tell you about what's going on with this AI, man. And y'all knows it too. Everybody's going on there. Everybody. Uh, it says here, minimum recommended seal box, point 0.2. So it's got a motor for, okay. It's a big, okay. Then the maximum recommended seal box is 0.75. Now the minimum recommended vented box is 0.8, and the max is 1.2. I would think that it should be 0.5. So 0.8, I don't know when to do with the Corvette. I had to see a picture. You had to give me some measurements. But it could be you need to go to 2.6.5. Because remember, wherever you could put 1.8, you could put 2.6.5. Even if you want to use the kick, got a 6.5 too. All that type stuff shouldn't be on the channel here. Just give me some time, man. Give me some time. Hard to review all this stuff. Now let's go back up here. Question. I just removed my under seat enclosure and want to build a box for my double cab 14 Silverado. You got a transmission up, I think. That just sits on the floor, sub up, port up, sub forward, port to the side. It's a listening to taste, man. Listen to Santiago. This ain't Facebook, man. The best listening position is what sounds good to you. If you're not metering, it doesn't matter. And if it's metering, then you got to still move it to what the meter like. It ain't what nobody else say. So if you like it subs up, port up, ride around with it subs up, port up. If you like it face to the back, face to the back. If you like it facing forward, face to the forward. Whatever you like, that's how you ride it. All right. Arturo, JW, you need to adjust your low pass crossover by ear. Whatever sounds best to you, usually between 60 and 80 hertz. That's a good answer, man. Good, very good answer to the earlier question. Sundown U 6.5 versus PT06. Man, cut it out. Have you seen the Sundown U 6.5? let me show everybody else who ain't seen it a picture so they can see this. The Sundown U6.5. Let me Sundown Audio. I've seen it. I'm just gonna give you. I'm finna give them a picture. U. So I can't do that on 6.5. Sundown Audio U 6.5. U series 6.5. Okay. Ah, oh, Big Jeff, you sell these too now? Okay. Y'all see it, right? Open source basket. Same as baby. Let me send me the other. Send me that. Hand me that. Which one is that? The RDS? I think that's the RDS. Yeah, that's the RDS. If you go to RDS 6.5, you probably get a lot taller motor structure. Me, I'm gonna go with the 1506. The spider landing to the mountain depth is smaller. It's taller. It's got its own spider, not this Nomad spider pack that they put on all the rest of these 6.5. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the 1506. The surround. Let me see this. What surround? Oh, they put that accordion. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going with. Yeah. I'm definitely going with the 1506 because that little cookie they got in the midst of all that rubber. I ain't feeling it. I ain't feeling it. I ain't feeling that little cookie they got mixed all that rubber. But y'all soon gonna see. Y'all gonna get y'all a chance to buy you a little W surround, and they gonna shoot all up in there. You go, nigga, all that excursion I got, and then okay, yeah, but yeah, I'm moving here. I'm moving my hand. You moving paper. I'm going with the 1506 for a variety of reasons. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Post some videos. Prove me wrong. What we got here? Uh, Okay. Here, how much power does a supercharge? Does the supercharged 2508 takes the same power as a non-supercharged 2508, but because it makes the motor stronger and more efficient, you actually get louder on less power. So then, when they both get to their power handling ability, which is right around 1200 watts, the supercharged is going to be louder. The supercharged gets louder quicker. And a lot of emphasis on the lows because your QES just goes up. The motor got stronger. The magnetic field got more intense. It's more sensitive to the signal, which makes a more impactful sound, particularly down the lows where everyone knows the lower you go, the more power it takes. Supercharged and a non-supercharged take the same power. But the supercharged is always going to be that much more louder and more impactful because on less power. So it's always going to be a even tense, and when you go full tilt, probably a full dB louder. Probably a full dB louder because it just uses the power. It understands and senses the signal a lot better. That's the whole point of supercharge. Don't let nobody tell you, man, supercharge do nothing. The reason why, because they don't want to supercharge. Prove me wrong. That's why I said prove me wrong. That's all. Prove me wrong. It's your ghost. Prove me wrong. Who doesn't want more motor strength? Who? I'm gonna wait. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Who doesn't want more motor strength in their subwoofer? Who doesn't want more high QS so we can get more sensitivity and better use of the signal? Who doesn't want their subwoofer more efficient so you don't have to throw a lot of power? I'm gonna wait. Who don't? Who don't? Yeah, yeah. So that's what I feel. Let me see. I have what's it, man. Here we go. Has your new shop improved your productivity? I've noticed more morning live streams. Yeah, my wait time now is 2 to 4 weeks. 2 to 4 weeks now. You get your box done in a month. How is the new shop, Jace? But how the sub is positioned depends on too many factors. You should try for yourself and see which one. That's what I said, man. I think I said that to him too. Same thing I said to him, Jason. After your Q&A yesterday, I was listening to my 212s on the way to work early today at moderate volume. I'm starting to realize that their bandwidth is the best. My box is tuned to 35. That could be the placebo effect. Don't necessarily say 35 and 33 ain't that much of a difference, really, honestly. You need to go up 30, 33, 36, you're going to hear some difference. All right. What's up, MB? Question is probably why 3 subwoofer sub and can it be ran evenly? Depending on what you running at, which means it can be run. You can wire any, you can ride any odd number of subs depending on what long load you're gonna get. You're not gonna get a solid one on load unless you got custom coils. But yeah, you can wire up a 3 subwoofer setup. Almighty, I have a 2 DC audio level two output to my. I have an LCI to out my episode. Do I need epicenter? The LC2I and epicenter do two totally different things. The epicenter is a base restorer. The LC2I is a line output converter. That's what all it is. Taking your speaker wire and turning it into a RCA. That's all it's doing. L78 or Q Series 10. What you going for? What you going for? I don't know. I gotta see what you're going for. They roughly got the same cone area. No, Q Series 10 and L78 got 43 cone area. And 10 out of 10 a little bit bigger. Yeah, 10 a little bit bigger. But depending on what you're going for. All right. I'm looking to bite the bullet and order 3/8 and getting a new box made for them. For your information, only experience with Ace is the DD508. It's old, I know. The 608 is good too. You're gonna see some views on. You're gonna see some videos coming up on that too. Yeah, but of course, you know I'm talking about that DD 2508 on 3. All the DB drive. It's a bunch of different subwoofers you can get out there. Let me get to here. You are right here, baby. Yeah, man, it's much easier to watch this. Woo, boy, y'all got a lot of cameras in there. What y'all doing, man? Hello from Pacific Northwest. Yeah, what's up? What's up? What's up? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay. What's up, BJ McKinney? What's up, NB? I have a 1997 Chevy extended cab going with 8-inch woofer from watching a video. Should I do 2 or 4? 897 extended cab. I see you have 2 in your truck. I just want nice, clean, deep bass. Nice, clean, deep bass is going to be dictated by the power and whoever has build your box. You already know what I do when it comes to building the box. I don't know what space you got and if you took your back seat out. Message me if you really want to talk about getting a box for me and we decide 2 or 4/8. That's your listing choice. I run 2 because I want to. I have 4 supercharged. I'm able to get the output I want with just 2 and then embarrass people with even larger setups. But I'm not, I don't know. I just like 2. I can run 4. I just like how it sounds with 2. I'm satisfied with it. Say I can get louder running 4, but I'm satisfied with 2. You might have a different listening taste than me. You might want 4. You might not want to pay the 2508 price because it costs what it costs. So then you might need to get four of these 608, something like that. What time is it where you are? I'm 11 p.m. in London, 6 p.m. just got out of work. It's 6 p.m. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. Just got out of work in London. Go for what you know. Thanks, MB. 6:30. Can a vending box be just a hole? No. Paul Will. No. Okay. I love your content. You're the smartest I've seen on audio. I try, Dwayne. I try to get off the knowledge I do know. Your boxes have inspired me to do a 410 forward facing under the rear seat of my 2000 Enclosure. Just wanted you to know that. I am totally unhappy with you. You said your boxes have inspired me to do a 410 forward facing under the rear seat of my 2011 Silverado. What? How did I inspire you to do that? I ain't never ever did that. I ain't never. How you gonna get airspace for 14s under the seat of a truck? You ain't say remove the seat or this crazy term they say on Facebook. But when you hear this, it's gonna trip you out. Yeah, I just did a rear seat delete. You took your effing seat out. What ain't no such thing, no rear seat delete. Man, get out of here. You just took your seat out. Yeah, I just removed. You did a what? You just removed your. What's a rear seat delete? Did you put something else in there? Yeah, you ain't delete. Would you replace it or what? You get better performance. You just took your seat out. It sounds. It's a Facebook term. Yeah, I'm gonna do a rear seat delete. Trying to make this. I'm gonna do a rear seat delete. I'm gonna do a back seat delete. But you finna alter your vehicle for some sound. Woo, boo boo the fool. But anyway, 410 under the seat of a truck. What 10? I want to know. Come back there. I want to know what 10s. Most 10s I know need 1 cube. So you gonna get a 4 cube net pulling enclosure under your seat. Ain't nobody. I'm 6'3". I can't sit back there. Cause 14 forward face. Huh? For what? What's forward? Right. No, that ain't what it is, baby. I know you tried. You see that? She got that wrong. She wife a baby, she got that wrong. He ain't got the airspace for 14. He can't get 14. That coronary. That's a lot of coronary. Net volume. How they gonna breathe under the seat? He said under the seat. Tyler Richard. He said wait for the comment. Under the seat. Under the seat. You know how you gonna lift your seat or do 14? I done built a box on my channel for a guy with 2 10s. But 14? He said I inspired him. I hope I ain't inspired you to choke no sub. Yeah, I gotta rethink the channel here, boy. If I inspired you to come up with this. This what you come up with, homie? No. Watch some more videos before you do this. Please. Please. You don't need 14s, bro. Delete that out your head, man. For real. Woo. Mr. MB. Okay. Mr. B, guys, see your video at kitchen table. Can we get it once a month? Now it's time where it all started. Joe B, what's up, man? You're gonna see a lot more tape. You're gonna see a lot more. I just released one today. Going over in-depth analysis of the 1506. Then we're gonna do the 606, then the 608. Then we're gonna do a raise 6.5. Then we're gonna have some kicker stuff. We're gonna do a lot of stuff. That's what the knowledge and power thing gonna take place in. I got the seal box built. So that's good up and coming. We're gonna show you how I came up with the seal box by using an app on a phone that you can use to pick out a subwoofer based on the space that you have. 2 apps I'm gonna let y'all use that you can use before you contact me to find out your necessary space. You know what my channel is for? My channel is for people that do not have the tools all the time and the knowledge. They either have one. Listen. My channel, some box builder. It's people that don't have the tools, or don't have the time, or don't have the knowledge, or don't have all three. They come to me get a box. I can help myself by and this is what Joshua said, man. He was on board with the knowledge thing. Cause we need to school y'all so you know the difference between chocolate and doo doo. A lot of y'all don't know the difference between chocolate and doo doo. You just don't. Cause Joshua be watching this. Jay Home be watching this. They be watching the comments, and when I talk to them, they actually say they just don't know. And people out here just taking your money with gimmicks, straight gimmicks. When I seen Scott and JR in the same article, I said, boy, that algorithm is a beast. Okay, here we go. I comment and answer what wolf I'll be using. I think it'll work. If not, then I'll look it. But it's what I have and what I'm going to make work. Well, okay. You can't make 14 work on that seat. You can put 14s on that seat. You might not make it work and give you what you're looking for. What I'm trying to tell you, Tyler, is sometimes less is more. But you don't have to spend money. If you got 14s, I would suggest you just do 2 10s. My allergies that's with me. 2 10s facing forward. I don't know what 10s you got, but 2 10s facing forward be all you need in the truck. If I'm taking I can do a 139. Atlanta, Georgia, tell you this. I can do a 139.7 at 35 hertz with 2/8 under the seat of a Texas Silverado Edition at 35 hertz on a 1200-watt G audio amp. Atlanta, Georgia. Let me see if he watches. He gonna chime in and say, "Yeah, we took two." And I'm gonna tell you, we took two Kicker Q Class 8s and guess what kind of box we had? In a transmission hump box. My one with the big cutout that I put on the channel that y'all ain't nobody thrilled about, but you gotta know what to do. That box, baby, 1.5 net did a 139.7 at 35 hertz in a 19. Oh, I forgot. Come on, Nard, chime in, man. Atlanta, Georgia, in a Texas Silverado Edition truck on a JR Audio 1200-watt amp. I got a witness. Anybody, you lying? Oh, we still got the truck. We still got the truck in one of my boxes. Fat Now Fiction, Atlanta, Georgia. We see him pop up on the feed. Ask him. Still got the box. Still got the Q class. Still got the 1200-watt amp. 139.7, 35 hertz. In the underseat truck box. On the JL 1200. Yeah. Fat Now Fiction. Think I'm playing with these boxes around here. Think I'm playing, man. Boy, whoo. Let me see. Uh, whoa, oh my God. Okay, let me get back. Let me go up some more. Oh boy, they be having full conversations. I mean, why y'all don't meet each other and exchange phone numbers? They be having full conversations up here in the chat. Let me see people's questions for me. Okay, okay, yeah, C7. Okay, mainly about 15. Yeah, I got a lot of about Ram 15 crew cab. Just put in the title. It's over 800 some videos up there, fast approaching 9. Just go to my channel, put 15 Ram in there. You'll see my only offer one box. 2/8, a 4, 6.5, phase of 4. That's it. Nothing else. No down 5, no up 5. It's the best use of the space you got up under your seat. That's for Derek Dudley. If you want a pretty box with lights and whistles and all this time, say it ain't gonna sound good, that ain't your man. But you want somebody gonna beat, cause like I'm talking to a guy now. Yeah, man, I heard your box and another in my friend's truck, and he had 4 MTI 10s. You know, he had the box, oh, I ain't gonna do that. He had 4 10s in somebody else's box, and he heard my 2/8 box, 2 7/8 box in his friend's truck, and now he getting the box. He said, man, it was like 9 days. You can't even hear mine when he pull up. He got 2/8s. Yeah, 'cause I'm using the space the best way it's supposed to be used. I don't do no sensationalism. And put all these, they put nice carpet and rims and cuts and grooves, everything that ain't got nothing to do with the box sounding good. I don't do that. Oh, DD start, yeah, Jamil, they start making the M2000 because now it's a 2500, Jamil. Kenley, yes, you can watch. Okay, somebody. How you made a box for Jeep Grand Cherokee? Who ain't made a box for Jeep Grand Cherokee? Got a lot of space back there, brother. What you need? What you need? Uh, does the FS affect how low and deep a subwoofer sounds? The FS is just the resonant frequency of the sub. That's it. The resonant frequency of the sub. The box determines how low and deep a subwoofer sounds. The box. You need a good box? Holler at me. All the woofers that did this 141, 140 score in my truck at 30 hertz. All of them had an FPS of 48, higher than 46 was the lowest, I believe. And they meet at 30 hertz. Every last one of them. Fat Now Fiction. I told them so I'm getting marked made by you. They say such and such could have did it cheaper. I told them you get what you pay for. His price is the price. There it is. There it is. But Florida, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm gonna tell you something. Boy, I don't know what's Florida. People gonna pay what they want to pay and think they want to think. But one thing though, you tell them to go get that box for such enough, you let me pull up my box. I bet you compete with them. I bet you compete with them. That's for sure. Appreciate your support. Okay, just watch the video by DD on YouTube on Supercharged Subwoofers, explaining what it actually does. Uh, yeah, yeah, it does explain what it does. It doesn't make it handle more power. That's that's people looking at the word supercharged and going by the definition. I guess I see that's where it's just a okay, boom, boom. What's your favorite 6x9? I ain't got no favorite 6x9. Serenity Crump. Thanks for the answer. Okay, Tyler Richard, what's really came a long way these days? A Memphis 6.5. I seen 12 and extended vocabulary 2 slap. Memphis 6.5. Get you older. There's a dude did a video, man. That thing ain't handling none of the power the 1506 does. Random cardio guy did the video. He put each one of them on 1,000 watt amp. The Memphis failed. The DD played the whole time. So I don't know about that one. I'll be true. I don't know about that one. But 6.5 came a long way. Get you one of the 1506. Yeah. In fact, let me do me a favor, baby. Hand me that 1506. Oh, I wrapped it up, didn't I? You having that one upstairs? If you don't mind, I'm gonna show him his Memphis 6-4 basket right there. And then he got the solid motor structure that one got. And then I'm gonna show him a 1506. So you had 12 of them. He probably needed 12 of them. I take half that number with a 1506 and get great output. Uh, what's your pick of the best mid class sub? What's a mid class? Mid class as in not expensive. This is Dwayne Sargent. What's your pick of the best mid class sub? Mid class is not expensive and not the cheapest. Went on a fixed budget. You guys tell me what the budget is. Just a little something to throw a good 1,000 watt and distribute. Your goal shouldn't be disturb neighbors, man. You gotta know what size and what's your budget. See, here's the thing. When people say economy, budget, economy, and expensive, that applies to what your income level is. Cheap, affordable, expensive. That applies to what your income level is and everything in life. You assuming that me and you got the same income level. Because you asking me, what's a good mid-class subwoofer? What if my income level is comparable to Michael Jordan? Who sets the price of what's, and this is a real concept. I need to make a standalone video on this. Who sets the price on what's cheap, affordable, and expensive? Who dictates that? Yeah, but when he asked me, the brother asked me, Dwayne Sargent, what's a good, hammer that 6.5 driver right there. He's gonna get picked on today. I'm sorry. Listen, he's a good driver, but he's gonna get picked on today. I ain't gonna let nobody see his name. Yeah, this one. And he got a bigger motor structure than the Memphis. But they're using the same basket. That's why I'm showing. Your Memphis audio 6.5 looks like this, except it doesn't have this very, very large motor structure. This has a larger motor structure. How this? This has a way larger motor structure than your Memphis audio 6.5. But this is roughly the size of your Memphis. Roughly. Just a little bit bigger than your Memphis. All right. Yeah. You see the Moses flag because the boy got some girth to it. This is a DD 1506. I'm not doing this to pick on this guy because this is a good 6.5. He's just not the equal of this guy. But the one you talking about, your Memphis 6.5, ain't even this big. And this is what he do to that. And they size don't necessarily mean it's bigger. But in this case, yes. Your cutout, on your Memphis with that 6-4 basket, your cutout on that Memphis sub with the 6-4 basket is the size of my spot. We don't even talk no more. That's the same. Thank you, ADC. The same thing I feel about that DD 2508. Which I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna let the cat out the bag. The DD got a new motor coming. We ain't playing no games. Out there. The cutout on the DD 2508. No, the cutout on these 7 3/8 baskets y'all love. Y'all keep talking about test this, test this. You drop the mic. The cutout on the 2508, the spider on the 2508 is the same size as your cutout on these other woofers y'all keep talking about. Your cutout, where your cone sit at, that's the size of my spider on the 2508. We ain't got to talk about nothing else. Fact, not fiction. Let's get on to these questions. Let's get on these questions, man. Fat not fiction. We not doing here. We ain't doing the hype train on Facebook. We getting straight to the fact. Change your basket, make it bigger, make it stronger. Call it what you want, boy. But if you ain't got nothing to touch it, you ain't got nothing to mess that cut out. Talk to King Kong. You have a better job messing with King Kong than Godzilla. Let's keep going here. Let's go on. The cousin about you for okay. Tyler Richard. Okay, now I ask you a question. Which sub would be the louder in a single cab? Oh, Evander A and C. Which sub would be the louder in a single cab? A 12-inch L7T or a 12-inch J Audio TW3? I'm gonna go. Mm, Boy, that's a good question, Evander AC. That's a good question. Mm, mm, Because I've heard the TW5. I haven't actually heard TW. I haven't heard either one of them, so I'm not gonna answer that question. But that would be a very good question. I'm not gonna answer the question because I heard J Audio TW5 Slim. I haven't heard the TW3, and I haven't heard a 12 L7T. I've heard the L78, so I can't answer that question. I do respect both companies. If I were to say who would sound better, without having heard it, I would probably put my money on the JL to sound better. But I haven't heard either one, so I cannot answer that question. But Kicker ain't gonna be no slouch either now. It's just I'm looking white. Baby JL is known for just sound quality. That's all they do. They don't care nothing about no out. You call them and man, they ain't loud enough. They gonna say buy another one. And that's what I'm getting to about the guy when he say affordable. I left that. When he say affordable, he say cheap, affordable, and expensive. And he said, "What's my idea of a mid-class? How do you know me and your income the same?" That's when people say, "Man, D's overpriced." Overpriced to who? To you? So when if you don't like hip hop artists, let's say you're a white man, you like country music star, Garth Brooks, Luke Williams, or you like a rock and roll star, whoever you think is in the industry that got a little bit of money, he a millionaire, right? Okay, I'm pretty sure he ain't shopping out of Walmart. Yeah, I shop out of Walmart. Yeah, I want our baby. I bought some Levi's out of Walmart. They Levi's. I've been wearing them. I'm wearing something else for. That's what I like. So I don't think that who that? That's somebody not driving? Who? Make sure I ain't about that. Or them put the kids up front. Excuse me, y'all, because somebody just pulled up in the driveway. Okay, so everybody, huh? Everybody money different. So you ask me what's a mid class, I don't know what your budget is. I don't know what your budget is. I'm looking for performance levels. On this channel, it costs what it costs. So when you ask me, well, I understand what's cheap, $9,900. Yeah, I'd say that to me, that's cheap, $100. But to somebody else, somebody who might be a Morel and Focal, they might think that a Sundown X8, that's a cheap subwoofer. Why would you say that? Because a Morel 8-inch subwoofer with that gold filament coil is $799. It don't get as loud as it don't matter. They consider that cheap. So everybody taste change. Don't look at me and think that me and you got the same taste. Cause some of the stuff y'all be asking about on the channel, I'll never run. Even when I didn't have this channel and I was working a job. Substance ain't no man. Listen, besides I reviewed that sub that day because the guy gave it to me. I did not buy that joker. That Scar sub, that's the only way it got up here. God gave me. That's the only way I reviewed it. I ain't never ran a Scar sub. I ain't gonna run one. Sound terrible. I ain't finna put it in the vehicle, man. I'm sorry. It's a lot more I ain't gonna run either. I'm just using that call to mind. So everybody budget the same. So I don't know. The best thing when you ask me a question about money is, hey man, in this price range, give me a number. Then I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna tell you what I think. Cause that's what you need to have when you go to any car deal shop or people call me all the time and ask me, hey man, what would you recommend? First thing came up, what was your budget? Cause he asked me what I recommend, I go straight to Gus. He said, oh man, that's a little too much. I can't read your mind, man. Know what you willing to pay. I pay anything for my sound system. My wife would tell you that. I get G Audio 8W7s over there. They think they $7.99 a piece now. Yeah, I bought them when they was $5.99 a piece. I thought that was they $7.99 now. You think they worth that? Yeah, the money rate them went up. Yeah, they worth that. Yeah, yeah, they exactly worth that. Let me give you a good. Let me give you about this. Because I hate when y'all come on my channel with this because I kind of think that how y'all know me and your money the same. I'm around here with DD Supercharged. To me, the best eight on the planet. You ask me about some budget and midsize. Do you see me putting anything budget and midsize in that truck, man? For me, I'm going to, whatever it costs for my sound, I'm going to pay for it. Before I even had this channel, man, I had Falls Gate and Sundown X8 enough. That ain't cheap. At the time when I bought that Falls Gate 50 on the BDCP, I think it was $7.99. And the Sundowns were $300. That's the very first video on my channel. I ain't never been cheap when it comes to sound. But I will buy some jeans out of Walmart. Some dude watching this, man, you buy jeans out of Walmart? Yeah, I ain't naked. I ain't naked. You don't see my nuts. You ought to be happy. The mall. I just want to buy. I won't buy jeans from the side of the street. I won't buy jeans out of somebody's trunk. But I'll go to Walmart and buy some jeans. Some people won't. No, I ain't doing that. So people pay for what they want, and they got their own price. So ask yourself, what price are you willing to spend for what you want, and then be comfortable in that. It don't matter that I run $700 sub. Now I ain't finna pay that much money. Cool, what you willing to pay? Ain't about $200-300. People have touched. I have designed and built boxes and sold people subs in their price range. Will it perform? Yeah, it's gonna sound good, bro. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's a company I sell and I back gonna sound good. But when you ask me what's affordable and this, what's mid size? What's your mid size? What's your mid size? What's your price point? And be comfortable with your price point, irregardless of what MB say, JD say, Chris Watt say, ABC they, boo boo the fool. Forget what they say. What you want to pay, and stick to that, because this is what this channel is about. I'm just gonna lay the facts out on certain products that I say and give you information. You need to decide for yourself how important is it to you, how much money you want to pay. Let's get something. Oh man, yeah, well, I didn't got a lot of comments. Okay, here we go. Uh, Marcy, that's where you just okay. Ooh, maybe I go my favorite 6 by. I ain't know they have favorite 6 by. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Occupation Restore is not Epicenter. I really don't understand. Go back and watch the Epicenter video. Y'all don't understand the Epicenter. Let me get to some of these questions because it's the same old people talking, but there's more people watching than talking. Yeah, he sure is. Blake B is at work today making new DD subs for MBEnclosures. He sure is. Yes, Lord. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought you saw me saying we'll make a trade. I got one big J, come on. I got one option for a transmission hump box. I just recently put it up there. One option, but you gotta have this particular hump. I don't know where I got the Ivy from. Man, to me, what kind of bot would you just for a 2000 CLK Benz convertible? I wouldn't suggest you put no box in the convertible Black Panther at all. Uh, at all. Ooh, well, okay. Innocent Vernon, would two W610 rival 225-8 and under seat enclosure? No. No, no. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. You anybody got two W610s? Tell them to bring it. No. You ain't got no motor for it. No. Tell them to bring it. Okay. Oh, and two times JL RCA for 2012 Ram 1500. That's not gonna do it for you. Ooh. Uh, well, they just having a conversation among themselves right here. Let me see if I can get somebody to ask a question. Drop the bite. No problem. No, Tyler Richard. You said I was simply saying it was 12 in the Tacoma. Oh, and there's always a better woofer. Okay, I thought you were saying then. Yeah, that ain't came a long way, but that ain't came like that. Let me tell you. No, I ain't gonna say that because people gotta eat. It's just I know a lot been on this side of the industry. I know a lot of this stuff coming from. I know a lot of this stuff coming from. I actually know who giving you some and who ain't. One reason my channel ain't growing, they probably paying the algorithm. And don't let MBE tell them people too much of the truth. Will you be doing a new? Is still the king over the DBG7? Yes, it's still God says G7 come close, but he ain't taking it. Mm. What's the recommended closing volume for the DD 1506? 0.25 to 0.75. Ported. What record? What size? Oh, y'all like this? Indigenous goat. What size sub would you recommend for a challenger? Two tens. If you want to run 12, you look at DC Audio. I sell DC Audio. You look at DC Audio. Uh, if you don't like DC Audio, JL's a good choice too. But two tens. If you want to go with 12s, them the two companies I recommend because they can make 12. They work in small enclosures. Other than that, that's about as biggest. I had a guy message me one want to put some DD 95 12s in the challenge. I said, I'm not going to kill them things like that. In a ported box. No, I'm not going to do that. No, I ain't going to do that. A single 10, a single 12, ending to go. Oh, single? Oh shoot! You gonna run a single? You can go up to what I'm trying. You got like 3.5 cubes net you can get inside that trunk after you encapsulate all that volume. So there's certain companies out there you can put a 15 in there. Yeah, certain if it's a single, if it's a single, and then it go. But the 15, yeah, tell him Blake, tell him about that 1506 boy. Tell him about that boy. I just showed him a link so I can show him. Look, this is a very good brand. But ain't nobody got no answer for this, man. I'm sorry. Ain't nobody got the answer for the 1506. Nobody got an answer for that thing. Is just light years. Everybody at 6.5, and there'll be some people 8. Wait till y'all see the score after I put it in the seal box and let y'all see a couple things on that. Have you ever ran an old school 7-band EQ? Yeah, that was years ago, 20 something years ago. Don't need it now. They got way more bands now. Okay, Allen Avery, the 25 Revision F has a belt bound SPS key while providing cracks and holy cow, but I can't wait to hear the new Revision G and that new boy that's coming. Wait, boy, he finna, man, Josh finna go light year, and this boy got it too. 1506, man. 1506. Woo. Mr. B, tell people to check the. Oh, I think yeah, man. I think the Toro 4.6. I do believe he is like he probably come out with something more because they went from 420 to 219. Yeah, he took the price down. That was a performer. One of them kings, man. That one of them Toro 4.8. I think he offered them. Normally when they offer, they bringing something back. I'm curious to see what they bringing back because I don't know if you know this, but Jr. brought most of his production from overseas back. Massive Audio brought their production back to America. So I'm curious to see what's the new lineup going to be because he's selling everything off. If he's selling all the Toro Force 8s and they were beasts, what he coming back out with now? Yeah, yeah, because they be hearing me talking. I know a lot of these manufacturers watch my channel now. They watch it live or they watch it later because they want to see. They get a buzz from y'all. My channel is important. They get a pulse for what y'all looking for. Not necessarily this one. I say, they don't care nothing about no MB. Just to see what y'all gonna say, what questions y'all ask, and a little bit what I'm gonna say about it. Cause we dictating the industry right here. Trust me, trust me. And some are upset with me, but they'll be all right. They get over it. What the companies you don't like? Not gonna get into that right now. I ain't gonna say I don't like the company. I don't know the people on the company. The product ain't all that good. Some of them anyway. Uh, uh, no, sir. Surindia Mahabar, no, sir. I have no experience with that sound stream. Uh, you and me, bro. I ain't worried about what I want. Ooh, man. Sorry, we have a friend that has a. Okay, I'm just reading these questions now, trying to get to a question somebody gonna ask. Yeah, how long I been on this live? Oh, coming up on in 8 more minutes to be out there. I don't rank. Ain't loud. I don't rank it. I don't use it. I ain't never used it, so you can't ask me. I'm not gonna. I don't put no. Well, I can't rank nothing that I don't use. I've heard, but I don't use enough subwoofers in this class to tell if it's really what. So I can't rank it. I definitely ain't gonna rank it just by the size of it. So, well, I'm gonna rank it. You have not heard me review anything, and that you heard me nothing. Well, have I reviewed anything that's like a Sundown ZV6, big 100 pound 12 inch? I ain't never reviewed nothing in the class. So if I would rank it, why would you value my opinion? I just be talking out the side of my neck. I don't do that on the channel, man. I talk about what I know. I do know I got 2.8s. I bag up anybody. I got 2.8 on 2M2000. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. My number on every video. We're gonna do it live. I'm gonna record it. Bring any two other 2.8s you got. I don't care. You got them on 5K with it. I'm gonna drown you with a gospel song. I'm gonna crush you. I'm gonna crush you with his work. If what was that song I played? Now? I'm gonna crush you with a gospel song. I'm gonna put some of that William Murphy on you. I do know that. I rank that 25-8 against anybody. 2-on-2 way there. Bring your favorite 7 and 3/8 cutout subwoofer out there. Come see this 8-inch boy. I might bring these 4 1506s that I'm getting rebuilt. Might put that out there. Put them on them. Put. I might. You know what? Some of these eights can't get. I don't think they can get past the 1506. Yeah, that's what I personally feel. Yeah. Uh. Yeah, that's right. You got MB. I make anything sound good. It don't matter what I like. I'm gonna stand on that. Let me close on that, man. It don't matter what I like. How I rate stuff, this, that, another. At the end of the day, if you got TS parameters on it, I can build a box for it. If you ain't got no TS parameters on it, What I'm gonna do with it? I ain't even got a guideline. You ain't got the VAS, the QTS, and the FS. At least that. What I'm gonna do with it? But if you got specs, forget what the MBE say, man. These boxes solid. Gonna build a box based off manufacturer specs. What they say can perform in. I'm building the boxes and solid. Now one person came up here and said, "Man, they box, they came apart." Ain't gonna never happen. I ain't seen nobody come up here and say my box sound like doo doo. That got me and B. Ain't gonna never happen. When it comes to see truck boxes, that's what I do. That's what I do. Any more questions, man? Yeah, I'm gonna drown you out with Jesus. But I'm gonna what dude they put me under in my seat. The one dude put 4 tens on the truck. So he got me laugh. We on the way. He said I spotted him. I was just messing with it, man. I was just messing with it. You gotta have thick skin to be on this channel, man. I'm 50 years old, man. I've been living 50 years, man. You better not be that sensitive, man. They picking me all the time. They say MBE stands for major booger eater. You gotta have thick skin, man. Nah, I ain't gonna test that ground zero eight either unless somebody sends something. I don't know. I ain't never heard of test. I looked at the specs. I ain't see nothing but what I see was a nice, colorful basket. See, I know what stuff, some of this stuff be marketing, man. They just be marketing. I mean, just they give you a fancy bat. And the York, this eye catching. A yellow and the green basket is eye catching, ain't it? I do know this. The dude might be watching. Dude built a box for him for 4 ground 0.8s on a DD. No, it was no. He had another kind of amp. Can't remember what amp he was, but they blew. I sold him some 608s. I think he measured about a month ago. He said, "Man, they still going strong." So for those reasons, I ain't in no big hurry to get to that ground zero. That's a fact. Maybe he'll watch me and say, "Yeah, that's me." It was for a green Denali. The dude lives in Texas, work out in the oil field. I've been on a box for 4 ground 0. No, 2 ground 0s, and they failed. He had the ground zeros for a while, and I sold him. That's right. I sold him M2000 amp. He might comment on him. I sold him 2000 amp. He might be in his 79 people. I sold him 2000 amp. Called back. He said, "Man, the sub's blue." I said, he still didn't want to buy the 25 because they had different cutout. He said, "Man, I want a whole new box. What they got they can fit inside here." I said, "Get the 608." He was driving through Atlanta. He was in Savannah, Georgia. He went into a shop. The dude had 2 608s. He put the 2 608s in there. He called back a month later. He said, "Man, these things still going strong. They handled it." He said, "Them ground zeros getting stinky on." I said, "That's funny." They said they 1,000 watts on a minute, something like that. He said, "Yeah, them 608s doing the do." Damn, ain't them 600 watts. You fat not fixed. That's why they come to this channel, man. And when you do no sensationalism, I got a whole tribe out here. Got these boxes, got them little tags on, and let you know what the deal is. Coming up, let me see what's up. Hey man, what size you reckon for a single cab Tacoma and how many of them? I don't single cab Tacoma. I don't know how much room you got in there. You got to see me some measurements. I don't have all these trucks, man. I don't know if y'all know this or not. I'm gonna tell you this. There is no program that tells you room inside your vehicle. And do you know how many different models of vehicles are on the road today? I haven't built for that one. So you're going to have to give me some measurements. And chances are, since you said single cab Tacoma, I pretty much know you ain't got no 10, 12 inch mountain there. So ain't going to be no 10s and 12s. Chances are it's going to be an 8 and a 6.5. Just logic standing the reason. Unless you're going to take your back. No, you said single cab, so ain't no back seat. Take them seats out, you can't drive the truck. So it's probably going to be an 8 and a 6.5. It all depends on how much room you got. If you got a lot of room, go on and get you one and done. Most of you single cabs do one or two of these and be done. I wish I could hit my boy over here who got this, yeah, that 4 6.5 bill right there. My wife got to put the gloss on that and get that out here this week. 4 6.5, 1506. Out there in Cali. Fat Nat Fiction. What are the best sound subwoofers for my money that I have tested sound quality? What are the best sound for the money that you tested? Okay, I'm out of here, man. You selling some 25A supercharged? You can order anything you want from DD for me, man. And if DD for me, it'd be DD for you too. Pull up to Atlanta, Georgia on Saturday, Sunday after 12. Text me. Maybe I'll come out there and give you a demo. You'll hear me way before you see me. Guarantee you. Tell them what they're gonna do, back. You gonna hear me way before you see me. Yeah, you gonna hear me way before you see me, bro. Listen, I don't know. Scott Dillbeck might. I had Scott Dillbeck hurt. Remember I had them two kicking comp tens in there. He said, "Damn, I heard you for a long time before you got here." Well, that's them DD. I said, "Nah, that's them kicker comp Q10. I ain't had DDs in there, but you gonna hear me along. You gonna hear me way before you see me. Ain't gonna be musical too. Ain't gonna be no one no wonder. Ain't gonna be no PA sound speaker. I gave you a demo, and I'm gonna be playing gospel, and you gonna hear me for a long time before you see me. For at least 2-3 minutes before I get there. And I'm gonna have the amp on 130 power. Woo, woo, woo. I'm trying to, keep it nah, I ain't gonna say that. Peace.